What is going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you some hardcore TDM on the map Frost. But this video is not about how to camp Frost. I've already done a video for you guys showing you how I go about camping this map. So what this video is going to be about is on making adjustments on your gameplay. Not necessarily the way you're playing, but making adjustments to better fit the playstyle that you're playing. So first off, let me pretty much go over what's going on here. As you saw in the beginning of this video, I was showing you the final score of the game that I just played right before this one, as well as what I ended up going, which I ended up going 16-10. So what ended up happening is I'm playing by myself with a bunch of randoms, and I ended up going up against the lobby of a whole clan. So in this second game, I pretty much got all the same teammates, random teammates that I had on the first game, except for one ended up leaving and got substituted for another random. So again, it's pretty much for the most part the exact same people in my team playing against the exact same clan. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, we ended up losing that match before this one. I felt that I could have done a lot better if I just make some minor adjustments, and that's pretty much what I wanted to make the topic of this video, making adjustments. This is not about learning how to adapt your play style. For example, if you're rushing and you're being unsuccessful, to start camping. If you're camping and it's not working out, adapt your play style and start rushing, or maybe start doing a little bit of both. That is very important. But sometimes the problem may not necessarily be your playstyle. Sometimes the problem may be what you're running with, your weapon, the attachments on your weapon, your perks, maybe your score streaks. So making those kind of adjustments. So I'm not changing my playstyle from how I approached it on the game before this one to how I am approaching it on this one. I felt that I was actually doing pretty good. The only thing that ended up happening is that my teammates ended up getting in front of me, as well as me running with some wrong attachments and the wrong score streaks. So let me go over what happened in the first match, and then I'll go over the adjustments that I made for this match right here. So what ended up happening in the first match is that I was getting a lot of hit markers. I have class setups where I may be running a silencer on certain classes, and on other classes I may not have neither a silencer or long barrel. I had another class setup where I had long barrel. So what was going on is that I was losing a lot of gunfights because of the hit markers that I was getting because of the silencer. So I ended up switching a class to something without the silencer, and so I started doing a little bit better. However, because without the silencer, the how loud my weapon was, it was giving my position away. So also the score streaks that I was running the UAV, the drone package, and the warden. Well, I was able to call the drone package a few times, but almost every single time it kept getting stolen from me. And I should have expected that, because I'm running, as I mentioned, I'm actually playing against the whole clan, so I'm pretty sure that we're all partied up together. So their communication, I'm pretty sure they were able to communicate and be able to let each other know where my drone package was going to, and it pretty much kept on getting stolen from me. So basically, when stuff like that happens and I'm having some problems and I intend on staying on the same lobby, more than likely I'm going to be facing the same people. So what I do is I make changes in between games. So what I ended up doing, because of everything that I mentioned to you what was going on, what I ended up doing is I ended up creating a class where I was using the NV4 with a suppressor and long barrel. So this way, those matches that I was losing because I had a suppressor, now with a long barrel, I wouldn't get penalized too bad for my range. So that ended up taking care of that first problem. And then as far as my care package or drone package being stolen, what I ended up doing is I ended up changing my score streaks from the UAV, drone package, and warden to the UAV, counter UAV, and the warden. Now I know that the counter UAV is not really going to help much as far as my teammates out in any way, but I was using it so that I can get those assist points whenever I'm running it. So between the UAV and the counter UAV, I'll be able to get those assist points to be able to get to my warden a lot sooner, which I was able to get to a couple of times on this match. So those are pretty much the only two tweaks that I made on my attachments, as well as my score streaks, and that's all I felt that I needed to make. It wasn't something too huge, but it ended up making a big difference. Now, if I felt that what the problem was my playstyle, then I would have changed that. I was camping, but if I felt that camping was what was creating the problem, then I would have started rushing more or start mixing it up, camping and rushing. But I really felt that that was not the problem in this situation, based on how I was doing against the enemy. So all I needed to do was just make those changes that I mentioned. And that's pretty much what the point of this video is, that sometimes your playstyle is not what the problem is just adjusting what you're running so it'll better fit what it is you're trying to do. All it takes is for you to analyze the situation and be honest with yourself, figure out what is going wrong. Why are you losing gunfights? Why are you not able to get to your score streaks? Is it because you're running the wrong weapons? Is it because you're running the wrong attachments? Maybe the wrong perks, score streaks? So once you figure out what the problem is, make those changes, make those adjustments. So from the first match prior to this one, me going 16-10, analyzing what adjustments I needed to make and making those adjustments, I ended up going 33-4 on this match. I hope you guys find this video helpful in any kind of way. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and I will catch you all soon.